B, sampu ha. Oops. Magandang gabi, magandang gabi. Teka lang po. Give me a few seconds. I'm sharing on Facebook. Hindi ko kasi na-delegate tong process na to eh. Someone should be able to do this for me. So I have to do it myself. Okay, so welcome po sa ating training tonight. And we are going to be talking about Facebook ads. And this is going to be more on hands-on because you are going to do what I exactly going to be doing in this training. Um, I will not touch so much of the data or what they call this, mga strategy stuff. I'm more on the technical side of things on this training because in this training, I'm going to be referencing to you skills training. Okay. Ibang courses that I linked to this document that I'm going to share to you. So again, magandang gabi sa lahat. Maraming salamat for attending. Caroline, Kathleen, Narwin, Giorgio Lema. So let's go ahead and get into our training. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Share screen, share. Okay, so now, this short document. Okay, so hindi ako masyadong ano sa Zoom. Okay, so let me just hide this. Okay, there you go. All right, so Facebook ads training. So these just few things that you need to know why business should use Facebook ads, by the way. So there are reasons why businesses should use Facebook ads. So they are a lot of benefit on Facebook. Okay, so the reason people are on Facebook because it's free. The only thing about Facebook is that lahat po tayong mga user ng Facebook, though it's free, we're actually the product of Facebook. um, alam niyo what I mean? Is that though Facebook is free, we're actually the product of Facebook. It's basically yung mga businesses owners, so just give you a hint, yung mga business owners actually mga may pera will invest in ads to uh, to target those people like us who have interest to their products. Yan po yung yan po yung concept ng Facebook. So it's free for us while how Facebook makes money is through those businesses that run ads to them targeting us who is more likely to buy our products. So yun po yung data that they're gathering ng Facebook that Facebook gathers from us. Yung our interest, kung ano yung interest natin, anong yung interest ng mga users, yung situation mo. They have that data based on what you're browsing in Facebook. Okay? So kaya kung pupunta ka sa facebook.com mo, yung sarili mong Facebook, so let me just show you the concept of ads. You will see or anything will appear on your site. Like for example, this one, yung mga ads yan, even when you're scrolling, meron yung mga ads that will appear. Like for example, this one. So this is an ad. So that means they know my interest. Kung halimbawa, this is a Pat Social. It's about social media. So because in the recent weeks, I am browsing on social media or doing social media stuff, or I even train social media. So they know my interest. They track our browser history like that. So they have that data. So kaya that's their business. So they're kind of privacy, but of course you have your own settings later on, your settings and privacy, what you want to appear on your app, on your what do you call this, on your mga anong ads dapat ang mag-appear sa'yo. So it depends on how you set your privacy settings there. So you have that control also. So anyway, kaya nga na sue si Mark Zuckerberg, actually merong kaso sila doon that where they're selling our data to businesses. So that's why they already fixed that privacy policy that they have. So now, with that information, so why businesses need should pay Facebook ads? With the right strategy, business can reach their target audience faster. So kumbaga, kung magpo-post ka lang ng social media, halimbawa, meron tayong mga content like that. So if you just post it, so depende sa number of followers mo, that would probably won't reach so many people. But with ads, it's actually you're paying Facebook to put your content in front of those ideal people. At saka napaka-smart na ng algorithm ng Facebook today. It gets really smarter kasi they know who really would be the ideal customer or client that would likely to take action to whatever ads that a business owner would be putting up. Okay, so over 2 billion monthly Facebook users, napakarami. It's half of the total or almost half of the total population. Actually, I'm probably this is old, by the way. Over 1.4 daily active users, 70% of total registered. Napakaraming active users every day. And 1 billion mobile active users. Okay, so average time spent for Facebook is 20 minutes. So that means most people in the whole world wide web have Facebook. So that's why business can reach their target audience on Facebook. Okay, so that's why it's no longer a option for business owners to not use Facebook ads. Okay, so that's why when you learn Facebook ads, you will be able to help business owners who needs Facebook ad service. Okay, so that's what we are going to be learning tonight. And what we are going to go through this training is, of course, best practices for account security. This is very important. And I'm going to walk you through to this in a few minutes. Then we are going to set up a Facebook page. If you did the previous week's assignment, I asked you to set up your Facebook page, your Instagram, or LinkedIn and YouTube. So if you already did that, then you already did the steps. It's pretty easy to do though. And set up a Facebook Business Manager. So we're also going to set this up because if you don't have a page, you are not able to proceed to this step. Okay, so and connect payment method and then set up ad campaigns. So ito po yung isi-show ko tonight so that in the long run, or if you think this would be the path that you want to pursue, then you could just give more of your time on the training that I added here so that you will hone more of your ads skills, Facebook ads skills. And then you could choose to pursue this career for your freelancing career. Okay, so now let's go ahead and walk through to the best practices for account security and why it's important. So ito po yung mga best practices that I have collected. So actually, I have experienced problems with clients because their accounts being hacked. And it's really very frustrating. Kung if-follow nyo yung conversation namin, it's very, very frustrating. May isa pa akong client that actually the hacker hacked her payment or have charge her card $900. Tapos meron pang $200 like that. So may hackers talaga, maraming hackers, and actually meron akong message, may mga Pinoy pa iba. I actually messaged that one person that hacked one of my clients' account, and I don't know how did she get inside the account. I messaged her with some nasty message. because walang ibang magawa. I really hate that kind of doing because why they're doing that anyways? Wala silang um magawang um matinong trabaho. Why should not they develop skills so that they will actually yung skills na develop nila is hacking, which is very unethical. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go through it so that you will not experience what I've experienced. I feel sorry for my clients, especially ang problem din ng Facebook why you have to do this is that when your account is going to get hacked, or your client's account getting hacked, it's pretty long process. Okay, it's very frustrating kasi ang tagal mag-reply ng Facebook. It's a $1 billion business, but ang reply nila is kind of couple of days before they get back to your one email. Then magre-reply ka another days before they get back to you. So I don't want that for you to get through yung mga pain frustrations that we've gone through with our client. So it's pretty important that you have to secure your account. Okay? So ito po yung mga steps that you have to secure your account. More story later. Probably it will come to mind. You have to set up a strong password. Okay? So when you set up your account on Facebook, you have to think about your client that you don't want your baka ikaw yung source na mahahack yung account ng client mo because your account has been compromised. So they could get yung mga hackers could get into your account because you have a very easy to guess password like your birthday. So stop doing that, especially if you're going to use if you're going to be serving clients. You have to protect your client. So you have to generate password. Okay, so mayroon namang LastPass. So ang LastPass is it's not just a password management tool. You could use this also to generate password. Okay, so go to accounts. Ito po merong generator dyan. If you install LastPass extension, so merong password generator. So you could just generate strong passwords there. Okay, so marami pong yeah. So you could just generate here. Go back to Vault, generate again. So it will generate you a password. So merong button dyan, generate, and you could actually make this more stronger if you wanted to make it longer like that. And then once you generate that, you could save also that login information or password on your LastPass account also. That's why I also ask you to install this extension in the preparation module that we have, because it's very important to save your credentials safely so that you don't have to type in any document. Na once that document is going to get shared somewhere else, it will be compromised. It will be accessible to anyone, then you will get hacked. Okay, so apply this. So you have to set up a strong password for your account. Okay, so kung hindi nyo po sineset up yung account nyo with a strong password, do it for your client's sake. Okay, so you don't want to get hacked. And of course, para hindi mo malimutan, use LastPass to save your login. Okay, so now the next one is you have to enable your two-factor authentication. So to enable your two-factor authentication, pumunta po kayo sa account nyo and go to settings and privacy. And then once you go to settings and privacy settings, then in here, you have to go to your account center. Actually, I created a short link and I'm going to explain that to you in a short minute. Here, you have password and security. So, mariredirect ka sa account centers mo. Sa account center ng Facebook. So, yung account center.facebook.com. And then you have to go to your password and security tab here. And then you have two-factor authentication here. So, you have to enable this. So, you click that. And then go to your account like this, and then you will be prompted to enter your password. So ito po yung kagandahan. Once you already save that to your, once you already save your password to your LastPass, so you could view those in your, or you could save that, and then you could just fill that in, so you don't have to type in. Okay, so submit, and there you have it. So now I have two-factor authentication here. So you could have authenticator authentication app. So you could choose this. So if you click this, it will give you a, it will add, you could use to connect devices. Okay, so merong mga My Authentication app here. So you could remove authentication app that you already have. Kung may mga devices ka, of course. By the way, the authentication app is mada-download mo yan sa Google Play. So just type in authentication, Google authentication. Okay, so if you type that in, you'll find that on your application or in your Play Store. Okay, so Google Authenticator. So once you install that, i-scan mo lang yung QR dito. So like for example, this one, if I add a device, so add, then you could name the device. You could name it my phone, kung anong phone mo, my iPhone 15, like for example, or my Realme 5. So Realme 5, like that. So whatever model of your phone, then click next, and then you will have an option to scan the QR using this app. Okay, so para i-connect mo yung yung app, yung authenticator once you install this in your mobile phone. Tapos you scan this, or you could copy this key and enter into that authentication code. Then later on, once it's already been set up, then you could just once you log in, you could use that application now to generate a code. When you log into your Facebook, by the way, Facebook will ask you for authentication code. Okay, so the other method is, of course, not just authentication app, meron ding what we call text SMS. So ito po yung pinaka-simple. So you could just add your phone number, and then once you add your phone number, so it will text you. So every time you log in sa isang browser, you will be prompted with a code before you get into the account. Pero beware, also mentioned that in this list here, do not save your login in a browser. Okay? Kung meron po minsan magpa-prompt, not LastPass though. So, sometimes when you first log into your account, LastPass will prompt you to save login. You could save your login to LastPass. Pero yung browser, it will prompt you to ask, would you want to save your login? Like save your password in your browser. Do not save to that browser, because kung lalayo ka sa computer mo, someone will log into your account, they will be able to log in because it's saved to your browser. Okay, so it's better not. Okay, and mostly I think it's good to keep logging out to any browser, especially if your computer is maraming ibang taong gumagamit. Okay, like for example, your family members, you might probably using one computer. So as much as possible, you could beware them that if you're going to serve client, and never to touch your Facebook or use your Facebook by any means, because you are protecting your clients' accounts. Okay, they might probably do something on your Facebook like that without knowledge. May maklik sila na link that's spammy link, then that will be the gateway to your account to get hacked. Okay, so that's very important. So make sure you provide your complete information so that you will likely get your business manager set up, which we're going to do in a few minutes, restricted or disabled. So hindi ma-restrict at hindi ma-disabled. So to do that, provide complete, you go to profile, the same thing dun sa ating profile account. So once you already set up your, by the way, your two-factor authentication, tapos na to, so you have to do this step. So once you already did that, you go to your profile details here. I-provide mo yung information mo, like, sa profiles pala. So profiles, so ito yung Facebook mo. So yung ibang account dyan is already Instagram. So if Facebook mo, you could open that up. And then you have to complete your information here. At least you provide your profile picture. So yan po yung importante. You have your profile picture. Okay, so importante pong meron kang profile picture na professional at least. And here it says sync profile info. And yeah, so you have to set your username and even your name appropriately. So yung mga word, may algorithm kasi si Facebook, like if you create an account like test, may mga word na test account like that, they would likely probably try to disable your account because they will assume that it's a bot. Okay, so yeah, so you have to set that up kasi I actually created a dummy account earlier this week to really use this later on tonight, so I could demonstrate to you using different accounts. Kasi so I could show you. So this is a test account that I created. And after I actually created an account kasi wala akong profile picture, I didn't associated a correct email. So ang nangyari is that whenever I create a business, which we are going to go through later on, it actually disabled automatically those business account that I set up. Okay, so kaya it's important to do the checklist where you have to set up or give a complete information as much as possible to Facebook ahead of time before you create your business manager, which we're going to do in a few minutes. Okay, so now the other thing that you need to do, by the way, is to set up a security or go through the security check regularly. So saan mo po yun makikita? So ang security check, you have this link in this document, but you could also go back to your account center. So meron po yung security check dito. So here, password and security. Under password and security, then at the scroll down, you have security checks. Okay, so ano pong gagawin mo dito? So you have where you log in. So you could check where you're logged in. So meron po yung mga links kung saan ka naka-login. So yan, mga accounts mo. And you could see which devices here. We detected and recognized logins like that. So if you see that, you could review the devices. And ito, it will show you what devices you've logged in. So ito, mga Instagram naman to. And I know that it's me that logged in that into this account. So I could say this was me or this wasn't me. So ang gagawin ni Facebook dyan is that it will log you out to these devices that log to these accounts. Okay. So the other thing is here on Facebook. So if you click that, you will notice, yeah, these are the login details here. So select devices to log out. So you could click the device here. So if this is the device, like this, then you could log out to this device. So you could log out to that device. So since I know that this is my phone, I don't want to do that. Okay, so yeah, so if there's any login details here that you cannot recognize, that's where you could say, oh, I have to log this device out, and then you do the next. You have to update your password and so on. Okay, so this is where you could see all these things. And then you also have a security check app. So you could click this. If you click that security check app, let me just close the other tabs. Mangyayari po is that you will go through to this wizard. So how to keep your account safe. So your password is okay. The factor authentication is on. Login alerts are on. So if there's any off here, it would be helpful to go through to this wizard. Okay, so is your password private? So you could change your password, then click next. You could set up your authentication on. So you go through to this wizard and you're good to go. Okay, so that's about securing or going through regularly. So ibig sabihin regularly, once you already have a client, when managing Facebook ads, you have to be very aware of this, that you really secure your account regularly. You have to double check kung merong compromise on your account, so to ensure that you're not being hacked. Okay, so walang hacker nakapasok sa Facebook account mo. It's because it's very critical. You don't want to go through the pain and frustrations that we gone through with our client. Okay, so because be cautious or never log in your account. So importante ito to computers or smartphones that you do not own. Okay, so meron mga sometimes babaro tayo sa ibang friends like that. You might be tempted to log in your Facebook to their phones. So it's good to practice. Once you log into other accounts, you have to log out. Okay, so it's very important. The other thing is never click a link from suspicious messages. So meron akong marami yung pages akong minamanage from clients, and marami akong nare-receive na message that say, oh, your Facebook account or your Facebook page will be deleted. Click this link to something like this. So ito po yung message that ito po yung babantayan nyo. They're going to use a fearmonger pattern. Okay, so they will create a fear. They will they will instill fear to you so that they will be forced to click the link. Okay? So yung link, babantayin niyo po yung link, you will recognize that it is not from Facebook because Facebook's links is always have facebook.com. Okay? So even with email, sometimes mag-email yung mga hackers, they will create an email like really Facebook. They will use Facebook's logo, they will use Facebook's branding. So you have to be careful. Even hindi lang po sa Facebook to ha, sa lahat po ng mga website like even banking. Sometimes ang mga scammers, they will always emulate yung mga big brands like BDO. Kukopyahan niyo yung logo, pero babantayin niyo po yung talagang email, like for example, I will just demonstrate para for awareness niyo po ha. So that you could protect yourself, also you could protect your client. Okay? So like for example, kung meron po kayong marireceive na email coming from somewhere else like that, like for example, this Google Alerts like that. So you will always know that it came from the legit company kung it actually contains their email. Like for example, makikita niyo man yan, Google no reply.google.com. So sometimes ang mga hackers, as much as possible, they will make this as much as possible. Like for example, they will just create one misspelled here, Google Lee, like for example, pero hindi pala Google yon, and they will always copy the as much as possible the original. So they will pero you have to very 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 careful. So never try to click a link without hesitation. Okay, so you have to hesitate all the time. You have to double check first. Like for example, this one, web production.f2 blah blah blah. So I know that it's even for the message, by reading this message itself, I know that it is a scam. Okay, and I will just reply them fool. I hate these people. They're maka-cringy. Okay, so even mga pages like kukopyahin nila yung branding na Facebook, and they will say your Facebook page is going to be, I'm telling you this ahead of time, because if you're going to manage account client's account Facebook later on, you will receive those messages from, because they're targeting business pages kasi they know that businesses have money, and they will once those pages will click that link, their account will be compromised and they will get hacked. So their card will be charged like that. So napakalaking problema po, and that's going to be a lot of frustration going to happen. Okay, so you have to be very careful and you have to be aware of this. So that's why this is one of the things that I focus on this training, that you have to master securing your account first. Okay, because when you're serving clients, you need to make sure that you're protection proof. Okay, so you do your best to protect your account so that you are not going to be the source of your clients' accounts getting hacked later on once you are managing their business account and pages. Okay, so hope that makes sense. So be careful po. Even may ma-receive po yung mga emails like emulating any business brands, you have to double click. I-double click niyo po talaga yung mga you have to check kang Google pa talaga to, galing ba talaga ang Google. If not, never click the link. Okay? Kasi yung iba, they will when you just click the link might have a virus that will crawl to your computer. And sometimes yung iba naman, they will have a form for you to sign up to. They will emulate even Facebook login details. Yung login form ng Facebook, it will become yung login ng Facebook, they will make it like the real Facebook, pero yung URL hindi na facebook.com. So probably they will misspell something, like para hindi masyadong halata, they will say probably Facebook, or they will make that three O's like that. So hindi masyadong halata, di ba? So hindi masyadong makikita yung issue that it's actually not coming from Facebook. Okay? Tapos gagayahin pa nila yung branding, yung colors, yung sign up form ng Facebook. Then when you submit your name, your username and email, um, your email and password, then they got your login information. So yun na po yung problema. So and it's a good thing that you have to set up your two-factor authentication, but because if they got your two-factor authentication, by the way, they could still emulate this two-factor authentication. So when they will ask you for authentication password, then akala mo original yung Facebook na nilaginan mo, then they will also log into that to your Facebook because you've submitted the authentication factor or two-factor authentication. Sorry. Okay, so the code. Okay, so that's pretty much about securing your account. So hopefully you've learned something out from here before we proceed, because we are going to be setting up our Facebook Manager right now. Okay, so now just a quick links. Ito po yung mga links ng you could just visit these links later on that you could easily get into their parts of Facebook. Kasi ang Facebook is napakaraming, and I'll tell you, napakaraming settings, configurations, napakaraming links that you have to go into. If you need to do something, you have to really find it. So like for example, this one, napakarami. But more importantly, I use these links here. Madali naman rin i-memorize, especially if you're going to manage a Facebook account of clients. So you just have to go to business.facebook.com. So may kaibahan lang that the old business manager, which is still existing today, and there are more by the way, there are more features of this old that you cannot do in the new Meta Business Suite. So kung ito po yung kaibahan nila. If you go to Business Manager na old, ito po yung, this is how it looks. And so let me just close this and open this other link. So ito po yung Meta Business Suite. Suite ba pagbasa or suite? Di ba suite? Yeah, I think suite. Google pronounce nga. So anyways, ito po yung old na Meta Business, Business Manager. So this is how it looks. So you notice that you have this information, or if you go to settings, may kaibahan po yung look nila. So ito naman yung Meta Business Suite. Okay, so iba po yung menu niya. Okay, like that. So if you go to settings on both account or both pareha lang po yan, pero mayroong kaibahan lang sa user interface. Yung yung old business manager, medyo may old style, while Meta Business Suite kind of new style. Okay, so at least differences, or you know that this is the same thing, but there are some differences. Like you have to go to the pages here to access the pages, while on this Meta Business Suite, so pretty much the same structure, pero merong mga, like, even for the business settings here, kung pupunta ka sa business settings, still it's going to go back to this old business settings. Okay, so hope that makes sense. So that's part of your work later on, that you have to familiarize all of this configuration. Merong mga links sa courses, but I'm not going to focus that right now. Probably we'll get through to that later on, because there are some features that we're going to use on this training. Then creating Facebook page, you just have to go to Facebook pages, or facebook.com pages/create. So dito po tayo mag-create ng page, and let's do exactly that. And then my account center, so you could go there. And ito po yung ginagawa ko, is that you could control B in your browser, control shift B. So it will pop up this bookmark bar, and then you could create a folder like this. So I already teach you this on week 1, how to organize your mga links. Like you could save things. So like for example, you could right click and create a new folder, so that you could save a browser. You could save a folder here, and so that you could save this account. So like for example, kung i-visit ko tong link na to, I know that this is for facebook.com latest, like that. This is Meta Business Suite. Okay, you see that? So if you go here, I could delete this, by the way. So this is Meta Business Suite. So I could just add active tab, because I'm visiting this active tab here. So I could add active tab, and now I already have this. So you see that? So whenever I need to go there, I could just click here and click business Meta Business Suite. So I don't have to type in business.facebook.com. Okay, so I have the easy access here. So you could save that or bookmark those whenever you are managing clients in Facebook tasks, Facebook management, or managing pages like that. So it's do this for easy access. And even for that privacy security checkup, so yung i-check mo yung account mo regularly, so you could bookmark that so that you could easily do that, or even you could schedule that in your calendar that it's today, or you could schedule that every month, once a month or twice a month, that you have to do a security checkup of your account, especially when you're managing multiple businesses. That's a good practice. Okay, so that's the thing. There you go. So these are the links, library. So yun po yung mga ads, mga containing ads ng mga nag-a-advertise. O ito po yung place where you could see other people running ads. Okay, so you could search ads here. Like for example, if I go to USA, USA or United States. So ayun na yung USA. So, and then I will search something. So ad categories, so all ads. And then I will search something like Active Campaign. So Active Campaign is this is what software. Okay, so yan, so marami silang ads like that. So you could see that they are running ads, and you could see the details. Yan, so you could reverse engineer. Probably you could get some idea of their ads. Oh, these are, especially if you're going to run an ad, you could browse. You could use this library, by the way, to browse ads that is related to the client. So kung ano po yung niche ng client mo, if they're health and fitness, you could browse fitness here, mga fitness ads, so that you will be able to probably get some idea kung ano yung graphic na i-create mo. You could ano yung video na create nila. You could reverse engineer things out. Okay, then you could replicate what a successful ad here for your client. Okay, so yan, so may mga samples, yan, mga details. You could see the details of the ad, and even you could view the ads. If you click that, it will open up in a new tab, and you could see anong copy na ginamit nila, Transform 40 plus. So ano yung copy na ginamit nila dito, Discover Your Stronger Self, like that. So ano yung result nila? So you have here, doesn't provide transparent result though on some though will provide information, more details about how much they reach, like that. Okay, so anyways, but you get an idea, like you'll be able to see some, or even you could use some motivation or inspiration for the ads here. What copy that they use, what kind of graphics that they use, like that. It will give you some ideas. Okay, so that's what is ads library is. And then we have an account information here. Ito yung where you could also go through to your account. It's very important. And by the way, this is accessible directly para hindi nyo malimutan, just in case. You could go on settings. So this is the quick link, but it's accessible in here. So if you go to your settings, go to settings and privacy, go to settings. And if you go here, you'll be able to go to your, ano po ba yung magagawa nyo dito? Pero I'm currently on your Facebook information. So you could click here, access your profile information. If you click that, so it will direct you to another configuration. So you see that this is your information. Ito yung link na yun. So you could save that on your bookmark. You could bookmark this so you could easily access that. The same thing like I showed you earlier. Again, maraming link ang Facebook that you have to go through. That's why it's important that you bookmark or save those links that are important that you might probably have to regularly visit. Okay? So like for example, ito yung security and login information. So meron din doon sa kabila yung sa account center. So ito, meron kang where you're logged in. So recognize devices. So you click that. So the same thing with the other account. So here you could see what which places you're logged in and which date. So kung mayroon po kayong login dito na mga 2020 like that, probably in the old computer or probably in an internet cafe, you have to log out. So meron namang button then that you have to log out to that specific device. Okay? So it's very important. So again, I'm going to go back home, going back to that security information. And then where devices. So merong mga devices and then where you're logged in. So ito po yung mga places or browsers that you have logged in. So yung mga devices is yun pong mga computer or whatever. Okay, so you have all options here. So at least you will be able to track your activities on your account. Okay, and then you will have you take action based on the data that you see about your account, whether it's being compromised or okay, it's safe. So that's a good thing, and that's good to know. Okay, so now going back to this, so those are the quick links. So again, you could save that on your browser. Okay, so next up is I wanted to go to the Facebook resource. So I have this link for you to go to the certifications of Facebook. So kung pupunta po kayo dito, you will be able to go through to some of good trainings. Okay, so marami pong mga tutorials naman ang Facebook. So you could browse all this for free. Wala pong bayad yan. So mayroong mga instructions dyan. So it's just a matter of our mga ating provided na po yung mga information. We just have to really put ourselves into action and spend our time into learning. Okay, so they will give you detailed information on navigating Facebook and mastering the platform. And even for these courses that I showed you, si Allison, I like this course. I really recommend you to go through this if you want. Mga 3 hours ata tong course na to, but they have a good and solid information. And then sa Skillshare, you could use these links here. They also have a good trainings out from this. So as much as possible, invest your time so that you will be able to master if this is the career that you pursue. So I have your resources here. You have your resources if you want to pursue this career. Okay, now this is your master work and I'm going to show you how to do this. So first is we have to create your Facebook and Instagram. If you already did the previous week, 2 weeks ago, the social media management work, then you probably already have Facebook page and Instagram account. If not, then do it tonight. So eto po, gagawin ko po sa isang account. So my dummy account that I created. So ito po yung account that I created. So ito po, i-delete ko po muna ang page that I already created so that you will see what will happen if wala ka pang page. So ito, meron akong page. That's why I'm able to visit Meta Business Suite, and even I could also visit the business, remember yung mga quick links. So kung babalik tayo sa quick links, so I could visit this old Business Manager and Meta Business Suite because I already have a page. Pero if I don't have a page, by the way, ang page is it's not yet connected by the way I created the business accounts here. Let me just go first to my page. So pupunta ako sa personal account ko. And once I delete that page, ang mangyayari is that when I visit this, I will no longer be able to access Meta Business Suite. So instead, I will be redirected to somewhere else. Wait. So I will just go to pages. So ito po yung problema is that you have to really figure out kung saan ka pupunta. So for Facebook pages, so notice here, meron naman akong switch to that's it. So this is the page that I created earlier. So if I wanted to delete this, so I just have to switch to that account and then I will just go to my pages and then here, we just click this. I already here. Then I have to go manage and then in the management, so I could proceed to yan, napakaraming buttons. So let me see. Saan nga ba yun? There should be some page access. Page settings. So kailangan nating hanapin yung page settings. Uh-huh. So come back. Link accounts. Privacy. Nasa privacy ba? Yeah. So again, napakahirap pong hanapin yung mga configuration. Yeah, here, Facebook page information. So you have to really familiarize yourself. So it's important you refresh yourself kasi every time merong mga updates ng Facebook na sa user interface nila, dati hindi to dito, hindi ganito yung itsura ng kanilang user interface. So they move things around. So you have to really figure out where it is. As long as you identify the pattern, you'll be able to get through in short time. Okay, so yan, the deletion and activation. So yan, you notice that. So I'm gonna delete this page. If I'm gonna delete this page, I will not no longer. So I don't know kung meron kayong nagawang page, you should be able to access Meta Business Suite right now. So I will continue. So wala naman akong post dyan. So I just have to enter my password. And by the way, I didn't use a secure password for this because it's just a dummy account. So there you have it. So the page is now deleted. So continue. So just wait. And there you have it. So now I no longer have a page. So now what will happen? So if I refresh this page, the Meta Business Suite, so I should no longer be able to access that. So now it stays like this. You see, introducing Meta Business Suite. Or even if I go to business.facebook.com. So try it. Kung pupunta po kayo sa business.facebook.com, kung pupunta po kayo sa page na to, like it says, you need to create a account or like this. Oh, wait. So it seems like na-visit ko si Pinoy. Oh yeah, because I already have this, by the way, I already have created an ad account there. But anyways, kung sa Business Suite, so you cannot visit it. So you have to create a Facebook page. So that's what you have to do. Just make sure, just remember that the short link is pages/creation. Okay, so you just name it. That's it. And by the way, Facebook hate this mga exclamation. So pag gagamitin mo na yan, it will prompt you to say, don't use mga exclamation because I think Facebook is actually created by some woke people. They hate like they don't want to get offended. Lalo na pag truth. So anyways, dyan pa punta yung mundo ngayon that many people don't like to get offended. Okay? So that's it. So they don't want to hear truth because they don't want to get offended. So category, so just what? Business. Business center, business consulting. So that just use that. So create a page and there you have it. So once the page is already created, you could now visit the Meta Business Suite. And by the way, this information here. So let's just follow, click next, and add a picture. You could add cover photo. So you could do that. I'm just going to skip all this information here. But beforehand, you could follow that steps. Fill in the information as much as you could. I recommend you to create your own page, your personal page. Okay, so at least you could use that as a starting point. Kumbaga, yung sarili nyong business as a freelancer. You have your own Facebook page, you have your own Instagram because you're going to market yourself as if you are the business owner that you're serving. Okay, so kumbaga, you assume you're serving yourself. You are the client of yourself. Okay, so set up your own. Now, there you have it. So we could now visit the Meta Business Suite. And the same thing, the business manager will be able to accessible. To be up. And there you have it. So now we have the page. So anong gagawin natin with this is that the next step is that we are going to create the business account. Okay, so ang problema is that I already have this account that I already created and I'm only limited to 2. Okay, so you see this, by the way, ayan na your account. My account is nandito na yung page but it's still not under the businesses that I have, so business account. But anyways, how to create a business account, you just have to go here. Once you're already on Meta Business Suite, so you click this menu here. Most likely, it will be your profile. So to create you just have to click this button here, create a business account, and it will prompt you a wizard. Okay, so you enter your name and also your email, and then you name your business account whatever name that you'd like to create. Okay, so that's what we did. So we already created the page, and then don't forget, since this is your page and also your Instagram account, so pretty easy naman yung pag-create ng Instagram account. So just go to Instagram account and instagram.com, and then create your account, and then you could connect that to your page. Okay, so by the way, connecting your Instagram account is on your page. If you go to settings on your page, you could go to the settings and link accounts here. Okay, so link accounts, and then you could connect your Instagram here. So connect an Instagram account. So you could sign up an Instagram account from here. So you click connect, and then you will be redirected to Instagram and create your account or log into the account that you already created. Okay, so you have here forget password, or at least create your account first before you log in, so that you could connect that to that specific page that you've created. So after you have created your Facebook page and you created your business manager, you have to set up the payment method of that business manager, by the way. Baliktad. Okay, so I will set first, I will connect first. I will connect first the assets. Okay, so let me see, create a business page, business manager, and so I think I didn't wrote here, create an asset. Okay, so I'll invite your business manager. Let me go back to the editor. So there should be set up business manager and create assets. Okay, so mga assets mo is you could create that in here. So let's go back to your account. So meron po yung business assets, and nasa Meta Business Suite ako ha. So I will compare on business manager. So I'm going to go to settings. So most likely I'm going to go to settings. So we revert here. So ito, Meta Business Suite and Meta Business, oh sorry, I go to Meta Business Settings. Let's go back. So may nasa account ako, I'm going to go to my business account. So just assume, or I'm assuming that you already created an account. So ito po yung tsura niya. So here, nakaselect na yung Team Pinoy, and then Team Pinoy. So I go to this old business settings. So I will close this because same thing yan dito. So Meta Business Suite. So Meta Business Suite settings, and ito yung old business settings. So ang kaibahan lang nila is that /settings, while ang Meta Business Suite is /latest/settings. Okay, so yun yung difference lang nila sa URL. Then here, the next thing that we do is we create, or we connect that page that we created. So remember, we already created a page. So kailangan po natin yung i-connect dito. So you have to add a page. Your business already owns this page. Since we already create that account or page earlier, so we know that we own that, because the same user that created this business account is the same user that created that page. So that means you could click this. So I will zoom out. You see this add a page and create a new page. So itong request access to page, ito yung your business needs to be page on behalf, kung baga iba yung owner. So you could request that. Pero kung ikaw yung nag-create, so just add a page. So click add, and then you could select the URL. So remember our Facebook page that we created earlier, mayroon niyang URL. So dito. So you have to go to this. So, by the way, wala pa akong username. Pero the way you could get into this. So let me just go to home first, and then go to pages. So let's just go to pages. Let's go to pages. And here, wait, so I'm on a page here, and then I will go to view Meta Business Suite. Oh, no, it's not yet connected to Meta Business Suite. So again, it's kind of confusing sometimes where you go. So you just have, that's why it's important to familiarize things. So that's it. So I think I will just create a user na lang. Let me just use user here, and I will just name that's it. So I think it's not available. ZZZ 111. There you go. Save. And I will just password it. And then, oh, sorry. And there you have it. So that means I could now access this page here. So I could copy this link. So that's it. Or I just go to facebook.com/ that's it 111 111 or 11. Oh yeah, 11. So there you go. So I could now access this page publicly. So this is the link. But anyways, you could get the link also with its URL. Kung gagawa ka ng post later on, you could get the URL or the ID of your kung wala pong user. But it's good that you have a user, so yung user na lang ikuhanin mo. So yan, yung link. So you have to get that or put that into our business suite. So we added here. And by the way, I'm on a business settings. So that's it. So click add a page. So the same thing with the Meta Business Suite. I am on the old Business Manager here. This is Meta Business Suite. So you go here on pages. So iba yung format niya, di ba? So business asset. So the same thing, add page. So the same window. So magkaiba lang yung user interface niya. Okay? So the same function. Okay, ito po yung ginawa natin. So claim or an existing page, and then the same thing, you could do the same process. So you see that? So pretty much the same. So I'm showing this to you so that you will not get confused later on kung bakit wala iba yung menu ko. Bakit sometimes you will watch a YouTube video or tutorial, bakit hindi ko makita yung sino niya, bakit iba sa akin like that. So you might probably in the old Business Manager and you're not on a Meta Business Suite. So ito yung kaibahan niya. Okay, so but the functionality is pretty much the same. So click next, then agree, then claim the page, and now it's going to be owned by this business manager. So ito po yung nangyari. So if you go here, you see now this Team Pinoy Online will say one business asset. So if I refresh this page, because that's already been created, so we now have a business asset. So hindi ko na ito itutuloy because I already added that into Meta Business Suite. So it will say it's already been added. So and that's it. So there you go. So there you have it. So now if we go back, you see that it says now one business asset. So because we added the page. So the next thing that we need to add is the ad account. So kailangan po nating add. So the same thing, I already created an ad account here. And the same thing here, ang kaibahan ng menu dito is pa-horizontal siya, while dito naman is pa-vertical. So dito sa ad accounts, so this is the old business manager. So malalaman mo, by the way, you are in the old business manager if you don't see the Meta Business Suite on this top here. So notice this, Meta Business Suite, the Meta Business Suite, okay? So dito sa old business manager, you will just read Meta pero walang Business Suite. Okay, so kung i-click mo yung all tools, dito po yung link sa Meta Business Suite. Merong pong tab at the top. Okay? So if you're just wondering saan yung Meta Business Suite, you could just click that there if you are in the old account. So kung nasa Business Suite ka naman, kung i-access mo yung old Business Manager, pupunta ka rin sa business settings. At the time of this recording, okay, ito po yung setup. Probably in the future, lahat po ng nasa old Business Manager probably will transfer to the Meta Business Suite. Okay, so as for now, they're still two separate, but their functionality is pretty much the same. Okay, so of course, they're just different UI. Okay, now I have to create an ad account. So add an asset. So I'm on the ad account tab, or in the old business manager, just add account here. So just remember, you have to be on the correct business manager. So ito po yung na-create natin business manager. So I'm gonna create ad, and then I'm gonna add here advertising because ad account yung i-add natin. So add account, and then you could create. It says here, you've reached the limit, the maximum number of accounts. Yeah. So I'm, by the way, the business page or business manager only is allowed to create one ad account. Okay, so kaya hindi na po ako makakapag-create because I already created. But just remember, when you create an ad account, name it accordingly kung ano po yung pangalan ng page mo or business manager mo. Name it the same like I did here, Team Pinoy _ ad account. So or ad account, whatever you want to name it. Kasi when you do that, it might probably share later on with other businesses. So mas madali mo siyang ma-recognize that it is yours. Kasi sometimes kung wala pong ad account, wala pong name yung ad account mo, it might probably just an ID. Kaya like for example, if I go to business manager, if I go to the business manager here, merong mga accounts that has been shared to me, it's going to be so hard to recognize whether who owns that or not, unless I have to check on the business manager. Okay, it's also a good practice that when you are creating a business account, business manage or business ad account, that you name it appropriately. Kasi in here at the top, it will show up the type of business manager. Okay, so show more ad accounts, you see that. So ang iba kung wala pong name yan, ito po yung magdi-display, yung account ID lang, or sometimes an ID. So napaka hirap i-recognize who owns which. Okay, so or kaninong ad account yan, especially if you're managing multiple ad account. Yeah, so like for example, on this ad account that I have here, this is I have multiple ad accounts. If you go to settings, sorry, so I'm going to go to ads. By the way, I'm switching between my personal account and also to the Dami account that I created, by the way. So nandito ako sa browser ko, yung isang Dami account, I'm logging in to my incognito. Okay, so everyone okay? So hopefully everyone's fine there. So we still have a couple of minutes before we end. So I just wanted to show you more things here. So ads manager. Again, it's important to name things out when you are going to create an ad account, because if you are going to browse here, you notice that kung wala pong proper naming, you will see this, yan, mga ID lang. So it's hard to recognize. It's good to have you name that appropriately. So yan. So it's good to practice good naming convention. Okay, so that it's easy to recognize an ad account. So now there you have it. So next up is what's the next? So we are going to set up our payment method. So once we already created our business account, ito po yung mangyayari. So once we already created the business account, business account page, we already connected the asset. So the next thing that we need to do is to add a payment method. Kasi if you don't add a payment method, hindi po ninyo mapapublish yung ad. So to do that, simply go to your billing. So ito po yung account. So by the way, nasa old ako. So I'm on the old, I'm on ads manager. You will see this, it's an ads manager. So if I go to settings, it will redirect me to the business manager. So pero you could do it there. May kaibahan lamang, may konting kaibahan. Okay, so I'm zooming out, zooming in. So there you go. So I'm now on the business settings. You see here, you could also see the billing and payment. So if you click that, it will open in new tab. So pag makikita mo yung square arrow, yan, square then my arrow, that means it will open in a new tab. So yan, so it opened a new tab. And then here we have payment method here. So you could click add payment method. And then you could add a payment method here. So it says modify billing payments information permission first. So I have to do that first. So what do I need to do? So every time you need to do something, Facebook will just prompt it to you. Okay. So since this is a new business account, so I have to assign this to myself. So click next. So I don't know if I'm not getting any error. Good thing I didn't. So click done. And then there you have it. So you will have an option to add a payment method. So you click here, add account, and you just have to choose the payment methods. You have debit card, you have online banking and more. And then the online banking and more, it includes PayPal, by the way. So ano yung currency mo, by the way. It's important that the client, by the way, will set this up. If you're going to serve the client, they have to set this up on their account. You don't want to set this up on your account and add your card because you're going to get charged. Okay, they have to do this first. Okay, so before they share their ads, which I'm going to show you later on. So something went wrong. So what went wrong? So US dollar. We cannot complete request. Please try again later. So payment method added here can be used account business manager. So let's probably, because I'm on US. So let's try Philippine peso here. But I actually tried before. So let's just use this. Click next. Debit card. What happened? Yeah, so it asks for debit card. And by the way, you could use your GCash to do some tests. Don't worry. Facebook will not charge you unless you run ads, and then if it's getting result, bago pa kayo magbabayad. Okay, so you just have to add a card here, and then preliminarily, once you initially add your card, you will be charged at least probably 50 pesos, like that, to just verify your account or your card. So normal naman yun, but it will just be refunded to you. So going back, so nawala yung option that there should be an option about PayPal. So we just go back again. So we have to choose options. Next. And yeah, so I got this error here. So I don't know what happened, but this is where you add the account. So business level po to, so business payments. Then after you add account, you have to go here and select which ad account that you like to add the ad, or the, what we call this, the billing, the card that you added to connect to that specific ad account. So you're telling Facebook that charge this ad account, you will use this specific business account here. So let me just switch to my other account so I could show this to you. So let me go to the business billing. So let me just go to settings here. So let me just go to settings, billing and payments. So this one is my client's account, by the way. So they already added their card. So you see here the payment methods. If you go to payment methods, you have the card, and then it could be connected to a specific ad account here. So like, for example, this is the ad account, and they could connect that ad account. So I have access to the client, by the way, because she gave me access to everything. So no problem at all. So you see here, you could choose which card. So if this if you already added a card here, there will be an option here to choose a card which you want to add to connect to this ad account. So that's the step that you have to go through. Okay, so it needs to be connected, that you're telling that this ad account that you have here, it needs to be connected to this specific card. So that means whenever you run an ad on this ad account, this card will be charged for that. Okay, so you could save as many ad account here, and you could just specifically add a specific ad account to connect to a specific ad account. So hope that makes sense. So if you need to repeat that, just repeat it. Okay. So yeah, so yun po yung pagko-connect ng ad account. So you have to set up a payment method for a specific ad account. Then let's go and set up our first ad campaign. And I think before we proceed with that, let me just reshuffle this. I should have add this first, yung pagko-connect. So create another dummy account. So ito po yung ginawa ko. So yeah, I created a dummy account. And again, when you create a dummy account, practice this. You create this. Kung mag-create lang po kayo ng email, bagong email, practice this account security. Especially this one here, provide complete information, because later on when you create an account, probably the business account, like I did on this, when I first created this, it actually blocked this mga business account that I created. It says disabled or restricted. So ang ginawa ko lang is I gone through to that account review process that Facebook ad. So makikita mo yung button dito sa gilid that they will say your account, lalo na pag add mo ng ad account, they will say your account is restricted or disabled. So you just have to go to that specific button that request review. Then once you request a review, You just have to submit your ID, your profile picture. So simple. So just do that, and then the account will be verified, and you will be able to access your business manager, and it will be re-enabled. Okay. So if it so happened that it will uh, that will happen to you. By the way, in the old business, it says create a business account here, but if you actually create this, this is how it looks when you create your business account. Pero hindi na ako makakadagdag because I already have created two business accounts. So we're only limited to two for each specific business. Facebook account. So yeah, so I cannot create. So though it's enabled here on this old, but it will not proceed. All right, so now with that said, I have to go back to the settings again. So we'll just close this billing. So let's assume that we already have an ad account. So let's go back to our sharing. So in the business settings, we go to people, and we could add people here. So ito yung task. Add a user, add as user. So you will see the difference. Ito po yung add user versus add partner. So in business suite or business settings, you have partner or people. You could add people and partners. So you could see the difference. So ito po yung in business suite, you could add that here, people. And though in here, we don't, in business suite, we don't see any partner configuration here. So walang business partnership. So I think nada. Okay, walang business partnership done. So you have to go to the old settings to see or to access the partner. So let's start with people first. So I know that I have created or my email for that other email that I have here. So if I go back to my account center, so pupunta muna ako sa account center ha. So remember, you have quick links para mas madali. So I go to account center. So that's important na mayroong quick links. So you will notice that this account here that I have, kung pupunta po ako sa accounts, I have emails, personal details pala, sorry. So I have emails here. So I have emails, kailangan i-add mo yung mga emails that you have for this specific Facebook account so that whenever you accept, you will be added here. So like for example, my email is, this is my email that I'm using for my Facebook account. So that means that email needs to be in here. So you could add multiple email for one Facebook account so that whenever with whichever email that you're logging, you'll able to log into the account. And so when people share you some stuff like this, it will be accessible to that specific Facebook account. Okay, so click next, and then after that, so I will just click nothing here. That means I have a partial access. So partial access yan. So unless I want to have a full control, I need to click manage here, and also in advanced option, we have finance manage. So ito po yung finance, yung I'm able to access the card, credit card like that. So it's good that it's a good practice that you click none on all of this. Okay, so partial access lang yan. When sharing someone, especially your team member like that, it's very important to do that unless, of course, you're fully trusting a person that they will take care of the finances of the pages, then you could, or I mean the business manager, then you could access that. So you could click a specific assets. So since these are yung po mga assets that we already created, the ad account, they will be listed here. You see that? So the pages and also the ad account. Okay, kung wala pa po tayong ibang ginawang asset, so ito lang po yung mga assets that will be displayed that we'll be able to share. So later on, we could update this and share this to the same people. So there you go. So most likely, I will just create partial access and then add account, the same thing. So you enable that, or you have full control. So pretty much the same. So click invite. And then what happened then if you invite the person? So click done, and there you have it. So now we have this invited. So they will be able to see now. See that in people, they have partial access, and it says invited. So that means I have to verify that in my email, and I have to accept it. So in my social tab, so you should receive some Facebook invitation. There you go. So it says Facebook, Team Pinoy has invited you to work in their business. See, if you accept this, that means you've been added as a user. So ang kaibahan po ng partner and user, meaning you are going to work as a personal employee of that specific business, pretty much like that structure. Okay, so I'm going to accept this payment while the business partner is kumbaga you are an agency and the other business also is a customer, so it's a business to business. So there you go, click connect, and there you have it. So I will just state my name and then click continue and then continue. So this is how you accept an invitation. So you just have to log in your account. So good thing that I have it here so that I'll be able to access that. So there you have it. Pum, 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 pum. So once you're done, so ano pong mangyayari? So you notice this, going back to our business settings. So business settings here. Yan. So you notice this, ang kaibahan na po ngayon is that when you already accepted the payment, you now see that Team Pinoy on your account. So this is Team Pinoy. This is my other account, I mean. So I could now see the Team Pinoy under this list of business accounts here. You see that this is business account. So this is one of my client. So this is one of my account. So these are their pages. So ito yung Team Pinoy. So this is the page. So you notice that that means it's now going to be accessible to your end. So that means I could switch to that account now, and then I'll be able to access. Yeah, so there you go. So in Team Pinoy, I could now see the pages on this account. Okay, so the pages and including the ad account. So that means I could also run ads and also I could manage their page because it's been shared to me. So that's the sharing people. So ano naman yung kaibahan ng partner? So si partner, so you have to provide an ID. So business ID. So page is broken. So let's just refresh that. So let's just go back. So let me just go to settings and then go to business account. Business settings. Okay, so let me just show you. Let me just close this ad library. Close this. And there you have it. So once you're already in your business settings, you need to get this business manager ID, by the way. So when you want to share partnership with this business account. So ang kaibahan po ng partners is that you'll be under, notice here, I cannot see a partner page because I'm only accessible to this user as a person. Okay, so wala pong partnership dyan. So that means I need to switch to my account. So eto, nakuha ko naman yung business ID. So you need a business manager ID. You need this from the client if you want to access their business account. And if they want to give you access, they need to, for example, ako yung kailangan nilang i-share. I-share nila yung, let me, para hindi po masyadong nakakalito. So, eto po si Pinoy, Clint Pinoy. Nasa private ako. So, nasa incognito. So, ito po si Clint Pinoy. So, I have to share information by partnership. So, sino yung i-share ko? In this account, I will switch to digital marketing agency. Like for example, this one. This is my other business manager account. So, itong business manager na to, ito yung kailangan kong i-share yung assets. So I have to go to settings of this. So business info. And then I need to get this business manager ID. Okay? So that means halimbawa ako yung agency. So as an agency, I need to give to the client their business account. And now si client is si Team Pinoy. So ito si Team Pinoy ang client. So he need to share to me and the assets that I needed to access. So to do that, they need to add me as a partner. So they need my business manager. So I get that. I send that to them. So this is my business manager ID. So this is please add me as your partner. So they go to click next, and then pretty much the same as adding people, they go to the same process. So the new page, so ano po yung access niya? So they will just have partial access. So if they want, so they want also revenue, and then add account. So the same thing. Kung meron na siyang Instagram account, it will also be listed here. So add account, so Team Pinoy, so just full control there. So again, this asset, we haven't created that, but if you already created that in this business account, then it will be listed. So pretty much the same with the other assets here, like the pixels, the data sets here. So wala tayong ginawa dyan. Hindi natin create yung mga data sets, so we don't have that option. So click save, and there you have it. So click done. So there you have it. So now I'm on the partners page. So that means if I go and switch to my other account, so I could now see in my partner. So let me go to the partners here. So I will now see myself as a partner. Okay, so there you have it. So na si Team Pinoy dito. So I now have access to pages of the Pinoy, Team Pinoy, and you see that that's it, and the ad account also in this because it's been shared to me as a partner. So that's the difference between the two. Now finally, lastly, medyo natagalan tayo, is this the Facebook setup face campaign. So ito na po yung final. So in the Facebook account, so you need to go to your, so in Business Suite, you need to go to settings first. By the way, you cannot access that there. So you have to actually go to the old business settings, and then in the old business settings, you have to go to Ads Manager. Okay, so Ads Manager, or the shortcut is adsmanager.facebook.com. Okay, so yun po yung short link. Then dito, you have to switch to the correct page. So I have to make sure that I am the correct page. So like, for example, I have to run an ad for Team Pinoy. So I have to select that business account here. By the way, I'm on the Team Pinoy. So like, for example, I am, so let's just run there. So here you see that this is the list of ad account there. So you see that, make sure you also selected the correct ad account. Okay, because if you don't select the correct ad account, it will load the wrong ad information here. So you notice here, this is the campaigns, the ad set, and the ads. Ito po yung format ng ads ng Facebook. So if you create an account, meron po yung mga different options. You see here, you have awareness, you have traffic, engagement. Ito po yung mga campaign objectives. Mga objective po yan. So awareness, so meron po yung mga description dyan. What's this for? So kumbaga mga videos, mga video views like that. So brand awareness. And then there's also learn more here because there's an update on this, by the way. So yung mga old setup niya, so you could read that here on the side. You'll be able to see what's new. So ito po yung previous and ito po yung bago. So they consolidated some of the menus or functionalities of Facebook. So here, if you create awareness, so click continue, it will automatically generate a name. So we will be redirected to the editor. And this is how it looks. So let me just close this. And this, you see, this is the format. So yung folder na icon, ito po yung campaign, ang apat na square, ito po yung ad set. And yan, dito po natin isi-set ang ad. So I'm on the campaign level. So you see, you could name your campaign. This is an awareness campaign. Dito mo po ma-configure yan. So they have different configuration. Okay, so sa ad set, dito mo ma-set yung mga targeting like that. So sino yung gusto mong ita-target, anong country, what's their age like that, ano yung mga interest nila. So dito po natin masiset yan. And you will notice that different type of campaign, remember earlier, magiging iba din po yung pong ad set menus that appear. Like for example, since this is an awareness campaign, you see that the goal is maximize ads. Iba po yung malilist dito. So iba po yung configuration that's going to be in the ad set. So like for example, if I'm going to go back to the campaign, if my option pa akong mag-switch. So let me see. I think I have an option to switch. Oh, so wala na. Here. So click edit. So you see here you could still uh change. You see, remember, if I click this and click continue, and then nagiging traffic na ang campaign. So kung pumunta ako sa ad set, it will change the objective here, or the goal, I mean. So since we changed the objective, it's now traffic instead of awareness. Ang tagal mag-load. Hey, dude, it's already too long. Sorry. I want you to um so Kathleen, exit. Okay, so let me just refresh. There you go. So you see there, if I go to awareness, you see na nagiging website na traffic, and then also the performance goal is different na. So it stays number of link clicks like that because we changed the campaign objective. Okay, then in the ads level, so by the way, dito mo maset yung budget, kung magkano yung budget mo, kailan mag-start, and then if there's an end date, you could set the end date. Then mga location, sino yung anong country yung ita-target mo sa ads. So you could choose that here. And then you have here advantage audiences. So you could configure that. So you always have this learn more button to know more each of these features. Okay, so to understand all that. Okay, so advantage plus placement, you could use manual placement. Ito po yung kung saan mo siya ipi-place, whether it's on Facebook or audience network. Yung audience network, by the way, yun po yung mga ibang mga sites connected to Facebook. So they will show the ads on that. Outside Facebook na po yan. So you could uncheck or check that. So depending po on the target audience of the client, where they are. Probably, most likely if they're on Facebook, then you could uncheck that option. Then in ad awareness, you see here, and by the way, in this option, if you click or check this, you have an option where you want to display it. So marami pong places that your ad will be displayed. You could select few or all of this. Okay, so sa advanced placement plus, so si Facebook na mismo yung magpipili kung saan most likely will appear your ads most effectively. So new awareness, new awareness sa ad level naman, dito mo na i-add yung ads mo. So yung image or video, dito mo na i-set up. So you have to set up here. I-upload mo yung image. So dito, you see that you have to connect the page. Then you have to connect it to kung may Instagram. Then here, you have an option to use an existing post. Kung may post yung page mo and you want to use that as an ad, so you could use existing post. Kung wala naman, you could create an ad and then you could upload it here, ad creative. So you have to upload your media, either it's a video or an image. Okay, so if it's a picture, so you could upload that. Then you have an upload option here, upload, and you just have to upload it. And then once you upload that, then it will be available on your account, and then you could use that into your ad. Then primary text, ito po yung lalabas sa ads. Then headline. So yan, you experiment here, so you will see how it looks. So kung mag-add ka ng video, if you add a image, so ano pong mangyayari. So that's your part of experimentation and experiencing yourself, so that you will familiarize the ad interface. Okay, so again, the most important thing, you understand the structure. So it's a campaign, then ad set, and then ads. Then each of the campaign, depende po sa campaign na pipiliin mo, the objective, again, the ad set will change. Okay, so kung if it's going to be engagement, by the way, you will always know the purpose of each campaign. So by knowing its goals. So the awareness, kung top of funnel like that, you see that you will always have description kung ano yung purpose ng objective that you are going to select. Then again, once you change that, so the ad set will also change. Okay. So by the way, you could no longer change the campaign once you already save or publish this ad. Okay. So you have to ensure that you finalize first if whether it's going to be an ad, whatever objective that you're going to use. You see now, an ad set changed to video views, engagement type na siya, hindi na yung landing page views. So again, it's because we changed the objective. And of course, very important when you are creating ad accounts or ad campaign objectives like that, you must name it appropriately. So para saan to, anong type ng objective mo. So since this is engagement, so engagement, and then para saan, what's this campaign is for. This is for lead magnet like that. Or if this is for a webinar, you could type in webinar like that. Then the same thing with the ad set, yung naming convention natin, it would also be very descriptive. Like for example, this is going to be US. Kasi yung pipiliin mo dito is going to be just going to be on US state. So ang US lang ang ipipiliin ko dito. Tapos these are all women. Ang target audience ko are just women like that, or men only. So dito mo yan. So I could use original audience options. Here, I could select who are, or even the age. Pwede ko i-change yan so that I know ano yung ad set na ginagamit ko dito. If I didn't select any of this, all genders like that, I could name this US. I just choose the US, then I will just say broad targeting. Pero pag ginamit ko yung, like for example, detailed targeting here. So like for example, I change this to United States. Yeah, so I already type in US, so I have to type in United States here. So United States. Boom, boom, boom. So hopefully, okay lang po kayo. United States country. There you go. And like for example, ang ginawa kong age is just everyone. So 18 to 65. So I just type in broad because that is the default, by the way. So if I just target people with a specific age like 25 to 40 like that. So I could use that as my naming convention of my ad asset or ad set name para ma-recognize ko that I could say 20 to 35 like that. So tama ba yun? Yung pinili ko? Forgot. 25 to 40 pala. 25 to 40 like that. So I could recognize that that's my selection for this ad set. Okay, so it's a very clear naming convention. And yeah, so there are more options here that you could use. Even if you say that you only want men or women here, so you could also say here men like that. So men. Or did I select women? No ba? Yeah, women. So I'll just select men. So anyways, that's there is to it. Then you get the idea. You have to properly name your convention. Then dito when naming your ad, so most likely kung image yung ad ko, I will say image ad. Kung marami akong image ad, different creative ang gagamitin ko, so I will just image ad one. Then if I create another image ad, so of course you have to select image here. So this is ad video, by the way, because I choose to create an ad. Why it says ad video? Yeah, because it's engagement, by the way. So I cannot add an image because this is an engagement. It needs to be a video. Okay, so even again when you change your objective, because change din po yung configuration ng ad level. Okay, so ad level, ad set level, then campaign level. So this is campaign level. You see that structure. This is ad set level, and this is ad level. Okay, so marami pong mga menus like duplicate, like that. So you could experiment what happens if you do this and do that. So again, familiarizing and yourself with this by simply doing something, because this is you experimenting or experiencing. You just have to do something and then know what will happen if you do it. Okay, like for example, kung i-duplicate to, what will happen, like that. So experiment and explore. So that's about all there is to it. So you've learned how to do this. So please make sure you experience it by doing it yourself, gone through to all the entire process that we did, so that you will familiarize yourself. And whenever you serve clients, serving them with ads, then you'll able to help them tremendously because you're so familiar with the interface. Okay, so more again, go through to this course if you wanted to go more deeper on ads, especially about strategies, about mga creatives, how to use proper creatives. Then go through to these courses and they will help you a lot. So what we've covered today, since you already gone through to this, going through these courses would be much simpler for you because we already covered the hard part, yung mga technical things. So you'll be able to you will be able to easily follow these courses that I have suggested you here because I already gone through with you on this training. Okay, so mga technical stuff that you needed to familiarize. So hopefully that makes sense and marami pong salamat. So it's already late. And by the way, Ma'am Kathleen, leave, and it says permission to leave, sir, because I have interview to attend. That's good. May interview na si Ma'am Kathleen and hopefully she will get hired. And anyways, keep improving and even for your accounts, even for your portfolio. If you want me to review your portfolio, please let me know. You could email me kung saan na po kayo ngayon. What have you done so far? Ano po yung plano nyo for all the skills that you have? Please share it to me. I will help you kung ano po yung next step that you could do. So ano po yung meron ka ngayon? What have you learned so far for all the skills and training? What it brought to you? Did it give you some confidence? Mga skill level, nag-increase ba yung skill levels mo? And what else that you want to do next? Kung meron po kayong mga hesitation, meron po kayong tanong, don't hesitate to ask me, okay? I will help you proceed further kung ano yung next step kung meron po kayong mga tanong. So hopefully, I've helped you with Facebook ads tonight. And again, you have all these resources available to you if you wanted to pursue Facebook ads. So go through to those courses that I recommend. So kung meron po kayong mga tanong, please do so. You could type in. If wala na, then just type in no or N. And we could end this meeting or call. Are you still there? Medyo mahaba-haba din po yung training. So probably next time I would do it more interactively. Yung kumbaga you have to interact. Okay, so regarding with this, the things that you have learned tonight, you could use what you have learned tonight by applying it for yourself. Or probably if you're working in a company, you could try to create a page for them. That just could be a starting point for you to set up or experience what we have. Sir, only 2 person lang po ba allow na mag-manage ng No, it's unlimited. Carla, unlimited po. You could invite as many as you can for a page to manage. Last lesson na po ba ito? Ma'am Caroline, for the skills training, yes. Pero for the other stuff that we still have to do, hindi pa po. For the members na lang po yung natirang training. So hindi pa po tayo tapos sa week 9 and week 10. Okay, so I will still finish that. So we will have that next week. And we will see you another time. So magra-wrap up pa po tayo. So far and also your ano na po yung level ng passion niyo ngayon, or have you discovered your passion skills? Okay, so by the way, Carla, you have business, you have offline business. You could use what you have learned right now to reach out people using ads with just low budget to target those people in your areas or in Davao, like that. Run an ad like about your business. about your products like that. So meron po kayong ima-market, you could take advantage. Probably you could start 50 pesos per day like that. You could run an ad as simple as that. So you could experiment what's happening. So you could create a video. You also learn the skill in the previous weeks about creating graphics like that, videos. So you could use that. Okay, so you could combine that, and then whatever you produce as a video like that, you could run an ad out of those creatives. So I think wala na pong tanong. Marami pong salamat, and thank you for taking the time and pursuing and keep learning. I'm so happy for you that you've gone through to all this training. So medyo konti na lang po kayo nag-survive. But still, I'm happy for you. And hopefully we will be able to have partnership uh, to be in place soon. So marami pong salamat again. Good night po sa lahat and have a beautiful night and day. God bless po.